be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and I stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like '02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see. Yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply.
Critics are howling about the new Paw Patrol movie.
Awesome!
It's filled with adventure
This is off the leash!
and fun for the whole family.
A dog? Actually, sir, I'm a puppy.
Paw Patrol, the movie, rated G, in theaters and on Paramount Plus tomorrow.
Someone you can rely, who's always on your side. That's why there's Nationwide. That's why there's Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
When it come down to it.
Winner.
I like that.
My picks were 4-1 yesterday.
Best bet of the day I got. Ape Gonzo's pick of the day.
Come on! It's
You just stop it on that, but you just stop.
Oh,
Fuck out of here!
wow!
How you gonna let dude do that?
Wow!
To you?
Starts in 3, 2. What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, August 19th, 2021. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday morning so far. Had a pretty good slate of games for you guys today. Had a little bit of a rough day yesterday. My picks went 3-3. Still even, but I've been on it. I've been 5-1, 4-1, 5-1 for the last week. All right. Before we jump into today's slate of games, don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're giving out winners for free. Come join us. Also, we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Come join us for that. Both them shows are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. On this channel right here, Gonzo Sports Room. Also, you can find Easy Money, a sports betting show. Hold on real quick. All right. You can also find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room on Anchor Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, Breakercast. Shit. All right. You can also find Easy Money, a sports betting show. Okay. I was just checking our sound real quick. You can also follow us on social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. Check out our YouTube page. We got a lot of content on there. Please hit that subscribe button. We also have merch available. Please check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. We got some t-shirts, some hoodies, some hats. Going to have a new shirt dropping, some new merch dropping here real soon, so keep an eye out for that. And then one more thing before we move on. Don't forget, especially if you live in the Muncie, Indiana area, this Saturday night at the Magix Arena, we have DCCW Summer Shakedown. If you're a pro wrestling fan, come hang with us. We're going to be broadcasting live from that event. So if you're in Indiana or around Muncie and you can get here, come join us Saturday night. You can get tickets, general admission $10, ringside $15. Tickets are, Vince probably going to sell out, so get your tickets soon. If you need tickets, check out Terry Coondog on Facebook, and he'll get you to the right spot and get you taken care of. If you're not in Indiana or you can't make it to the show, we'll be streaming the show live right here on this channel, Gonzo Sports Room. So make sure you come join us for that. Should be a good evening of entertainment. Doors open at 6 and bell time's at 7 for that. So make sure you guys join us. I'll be posting out some more information about that tonight, because we're probably going to go live with the pre-show and stuff. So I'll have more on the timing of everything later this evening. All right, let's get into the today's slate of games. Had a pretty good slate of baseball games today. Of course, that's about all we have right now. The NFL season is getting closer, so not too much longer before that. All right, first game we have today will be the Angels at the Tigers. Angels are -1.5 on the run line, -118 money line. The Tigers are plus $1 money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9.5. You have Manning on the mound for the Tigers. Hold on. For some reason, my phone just kicked me out. Okay, there we go. You have Manning on the mound for the Tigers. He has the ERA at 3.15 at home. Quintana is going to be on the mound for the Angels. Neither one of these teams have been playing great. Ohtani's been the bright spot for the Angels this year. He had his 40th home run last night. I would lean toward the Angels here at the -118 money line. Next game we have is the Baltimore Orioles at the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are -1.5 on the run line, -375 money line. Orioles are +300 money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. You have Lopez on the mound for the Orioles and McClanahan on the mound for the Rays. Orioles are on a 13-game losing streak. Lopez has struggled this season. He's given up 7 runs gave up 7 runs his last time out. Rays have outscored the Orioles 27-6 in the first 3 games of this series. They've won 4 of McClanahan's last 5 starts. I like the Rays here at the -1.5 on the run line. -375 money line is just too steep. I like a -1.5 on the run line. And I like the under the 9 as well. Next game is the Seattle Mariners at the Texas Rangers. Mariners are -1.5 on the run line. They're -136 money line. Rangers are +116 money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Flexen on the mound for the Mariners. Howard on the mound for the Rangers. Both these teams aren't very good. Mariners have been playing better than the Rangers here of late. Rangers got traded away their best pitcher at the All-Star or at the trade deadline. I would lean toward the Mariners here. Mariners, I think, have the better bullpen, and I've been playing a little better. But the Mariners' offense scares me. They struggle to score. They can struggle to score runs. But I would lean toward the Mariners at the -136 money line, and I would lean toward the under 8.5. Next game we have is the Oakland Athletics at the Chicago White Sox. White Sox are -1.5 on the run line, -172 money line. The Athletics are +144 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9. The White Sox have won the first 3 games of this series. Cease is on the mound for the White Sox. He has a 3.86 ERA. You have Irvin on the mound for the Athletics. He has a 3.52 ERA. Athletics just haven't been. They've been struggling on offense. I like the White Sox here at the -172 money line. All right. All right, next game. Sorry about that. Phone started ringing. Astros versus the Royals. The Astros are -1.5 on the run line, -172 money line. Royals are +144 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9. The Astros have lost 4 in a row. Garcia's on the mound. He has a 3.30 ERA. The Royals, they've won 3 in a row. They got Minor on the mound. He has a 5.35 ERA. Astros just haven't been playing very good at all here lately. Some injuries have hurt them. They haven't been able to. They haven't hit the ball. And the Royals, surprisingly, have been playing a little better. I would lean toward the Astros on this game at the -172 money line. All right, don't forget we're live every Monday through Friday with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're also live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. You can find both those shows on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. Check out our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. We also have merch available now. We have merch available now. Check out our merch store at streamlabs.com, /Gonzalez Sports /merch. We have some t-shirts, some hats, some hoodies. Go check it out. We'll have some new merch dropping in here real soon. We also have a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. We'd appreciate that as well. You can also find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, about anywhere you get your podcast, you can find us. We're going to take a short break real quick, and then we'll be back and get back onto these baseball games. Enjoy this clip from our YouTube page while we're on break. If you enjoyed the clip, please go over to the YouTube page and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for the notifications, please. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes. That guillotine.
Yeah.
And once your arms get dead, dude, them punches look like they're in slow motion.
Yeah, it reminded me of that famous Chris Gonzalez fight at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
I got in there and fought a dude as big as Brandon. I weighed 123, supposed to be fighting 138. I've been drinking since like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I can't believe you did that, dude. I'd have did anything to see that. I'd have did anything to see it.
Well, they went and got me shorts and shit. I quit drinking, started drinking Coke. And we went upstairs, and I changed.
Started drinking Coke.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't drink water.
Just put a cigarette out.
We're upstairs in this room, and I'm getting warmed up. They said, okay, some music comes on, and it was him coming out, but I couldn't see him because there was a big fucking backboard. 155, 160 pounds. Talking about he was 138. But I'm thinking, I'm walking to the cage. You know what I mean? Music's on, everybody's looking at me. I was like, well, I got to fight the motherfucker now, or I'm going to look like a little bitch. So I get in there, dude. I had boxers on. They bring me a cup. I didn't have a jock strap or nothing. So me and my Uncle Steve, which is these two's dad, we went in the bathroom and we switched underwear. I took his underwear. He had some fucking whitey tighties.
Dad known for wearing the whitey tighties.
Hey, I put them motherfuckers on, put on the MMA shorts, shoved that cup in there. We're fighting, middle of the fight, the fucking cup falls out. Oh, shit. I said, oh, that's mine. I put it back in. We started fighting again. Dude, I had no business being there. First round, I tried to take him down. We kept bouncing off the cage, and he got me down and had my back, and I was fucking like balled up, almost in the fucking fetal position. He elbowed me 3 times on my fucking ear. Hurt like a motherfucker. But I felt him go up again. I'm like, you're not doing that shit again. So I turned into him, got a single leg, and I got my hips under me. I picked him up, slammed him, got him in the rear neck of choke, and the fucking bell went off for the end of the first round. I was dead, dude. I rolled over, and I was laying there. And
Chris said, hand me a cigarette.
I need a cigarette right now.
Dude, like right here.
It's over. Throw in the towel.
Yeah, like right here beside, on the other side of the cage was my Uncle Steve and this guy I worked with when I was working at the prison. And they threw me a bottle of water. I'm still laying there. I didn't even get up. I was like, leaned over a little bit, got a drink of water, threw it back to him. Ref, are you ready? I said, yeah. I stood up and they rang the bell. Well, my Uncle Steve was telling me in the corner the whole time. He said he knows you're going to shoot because that guy's coach was Steve Fritz. You two might not know him. I think Brandon might. He might be old enough to know him, but he was a wrestler for Southside. Well, he was running this like one of them MMA school things.
Yeah.
And he was this guy's coach, and he was telling that guy, he's a wrestler, stay away from him. So getting ready to start that second round, Steve goes, hey, he knows you're going to shoot. Fake a shot and punch him. So I go fake a shot, get ready to punch. Next thing I know, here comes a fucking head kick.
Oh, shit.
Well, I catch the leg and take him down, but I end up in a triangle choke. and I couldn't fucking breathe. But I circled out of it, blasted this motherfucker right in the nose, and looked at the ref and said, "I'm done." They rang the fucking bell. I got the last hit in, so I'm done. They rang the bell. I got the fuck out of there, dude. My buddy was waiting in the cage side, handing me a beer.
Handed him a beer.
But dude, I was so fucking hot. So I went outside. This is like in November here in Indiana. It was cold as fuck. And I'm sitting outside in nothing but them fucking MMA shorts and a beer sitting beside me. I still felt like 100 degrees. Finally, I cooled off, went and changed, watched the rest of the. I was like the third, fourth fight of the night. There was still a bunch of fights to watch. So we watched all the fights. Hell, we ended up going to a bar. After that, I woke up next day, my neck was purple, my ear was purple. I couldn't hardly turn my head. It was fun, though.
Moral of the story, people, is Indiana MMA has come a long way, and I think Casey Kenny has proved that.
Casey Kenny's representing.
And also, the other moral is don't get drunk and get in the fucking cage.
No.
3 and OT. Let's go. That sounded a little close for my liking.
Sounded like it hit a fucking pole or something too. Did we just catch gunshots live on the stream?
Hell yeah, we did.
From the mean streets of Muncie, Indiana, on a Friday night,
On the south side.
We hear about 10 pop, 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 pop. Yes, that you heard right. It was some live gunshots on.
Are we hearing a car drive by? Yep. And that was a Kia Soul, wasn't it? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If we got a, you know what I'm saying?
It sounded like they were driving that way.
That car just kind of sped that way. That was a Kia Soul, and they looked like they had the lights off.
And a car stopped at the corner there. I think it backed up in the cave. See what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
That was awful damn close, dude. That was like, I mean, that was close.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Liam cool? Yeah. Did Joey any of them come out? Dude, that was sounding awful close. I think it was right there.
Did we just give the ball up? Are you watching the live right now?
So we might be going viral.
Did you just hear the gunshots?
Chris. That's big. We got a motherfucking.
Oh, hey,
we really just lost the fucking ball.
Oh my fucking!
I didn't even see what happened. I missed it. I missed that play because of the gunshots.
Big Pacers game, and then gunshots just happened over here at the. I was just making sure everything was good.
Hell yeah, dude! Fuck, man, what the fuck?
I'm about to see if like any cops or anything come down this way because I think cars were just speeding off and
fucking
cars. Like happened right there on the beacon, dude. It was close. How many of us?
It's big for the Lakers.
Well, about 10.
I can't hear you.
At least. That was about 10 shots.
Pretty close. It was like down like a block away or
8
so.
to 10.
And then we seen a car go.
We lost this game, dude. Pacers blew this
check
game.
It and text me.
Holy fuck, dude.
All right, bye-bye. Is that Kia Soul again?
I'm going viral.
I'm getting ready. All right, welcome back to Easy Money, a sports betting show, August 19th, 2021. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. We'll continue on in these baseball games. Then we'll talk some NFL preseason football. I'll give you guys my best picks of the day. All right. All right, next game that we have in Major League Baseball is the Philadelphia Phillies at the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Phillies are -1.5 on the run line, -194 money line. D-backs are +162 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8. The Phillies were right up there competing for their division. They've hit a slump here as of late since after the All-Star break. D-backs are one of the worst teams in the league, but they've actually hit a winning streak here. Been playing a little better as of late. Phillies have won 2 of their last 8 games. They do have Willer on the mound. He's been their ace this year. He has a 2.56 ERA. D-backs have won 5 of their last 6. Bumgarner's on the mound for the D-backs. He got off to a rough start on the season, but has really turned it on over his last 6 starts. He has a 2.12 ERA in his last 6 starts. The D-backs actually have won first couple games of this series. I like the Diamondbacks here at the plus 1.5 run line. I think Baumgartner's going to keep the game close, even with. But I also like the under 8 on this game. I could see this being a low scoring game because of the pitching matchup. Because neither pitcher is real. I mean, both pitchers have been pitching well, so I can see it being a low scoring game. All right. Next game we have is the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins at the New York Yankees. Yankees are minus 1.5 on the run line. Okay. Yankees are minus 1.5 on the run line. Minus 270 money line. The Twins are plus 220 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 10.5. You have Gant on the mound for the Twins. Talion on the mound for the Yankees. Neither one of these teams are great this year. I would lean toward the Yankees at home. But the money line, minus 270 money line, is just way too much. But I do like the under the 10.5 on this game. Let's see. Next game we have the Miami Marlins at the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 270 money line. The Marlins are plus 220 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5. The Reds are coming off two terrible losses in a row to the Cubs. Lost 2-1 on Tuesday night. They lost like 6-1, 7-1 last night. They won the first game of the series 14-5 on Monday, but I haven't been able to really muster up any offense since then. You have Castillo on the mound for the Reds. Since June, he has a 2.6 ERA. Did get roughed up a little bit his last outing. Look for him to come back strong tonight. I look for the Reds' offense to get back to scoring runs tonight. Reds are averaging like almost 6 runs a game at home. And they just haven't been able to get the bats going the last couple of nights. You have the Marlins. I had wrote down that they had Thompson going to be pitching tonight, but on FanDuel right now they're still saying to be determined. But the Marlins bullpen has given up almost 7 runs, or is averaging almost giving up 7 runs a game over the last 6 games. I like the Reds to get a bounce back win here tonight with Castillo on the mound. I like the Reds minus 1.5 on the run line. Minus 270 money line is just too steep. And I like the over 8.5 on this game. I think the Reds offense is going to score 5 or 6 by themselves, maybe more. But Reds need to get going. They're still only a game and a half back of the Padres for the last wild card spot. They're losing some ground against the Brewers because we had a good chance to pick up. We could have been even with the Padres or a half game ahead of the Padres going into the night, and been a couple games closer to the Brewers if we don't fuck around and lose to the play terrible and lose to the Cubs. I'd get back to hitting the ball tonight. Yesterday Tyler Mahle just didn't have his stuff. That was really about his first bad start of the season. He's been real consistent all season. All right, next game we have is the Milwaukee Brewers at the St. Louis Cardinals. The Brewers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 210 money line. The Cardinals are plus 176 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Woodruff on the mound for the Brewers and Lester on the mound for the Cards. Woodruff has a 2.18 ERA in 23 outings this season. Lester's ERA in his 3 starts with the Cardinals is 6.75. He just came over from the Nationals and he wasn't doing much better there. Woodruff has been real solid all season. I think the Brewers have a better offense as well. Cards had been kind of hot going into this series though, but I lean toward the Brewers, minus 210, maybe in the money line, maybe in the parlay. But I lean toward the Brewers in this game, and I lean toward the over the 8. I think the Brewers are going to hit the ball well off Lester. All right, next game we have is the New York Mets at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 198 money line. Mets are plus 166 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9. You have Walker on the mound for the Mets. Dodgers haven't announced who's going to be starting for them tonight. Dodgers are a better team right now. Mets have been struggling. They've struggled to score runs. Also struggled to also their bullpen has been struggling. So I like I would lean toward the Dodgers money line in that game. All right, that is all of the it's all the baseball for today. All right, real quick before we move on to some NFL and maybe a little golf. Don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. You can find that show on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Come join us. We're giving out winners for free. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Come join us for that. It's always pretty informational and entertaining. You can also find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room on Anchor Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, about anywhere where you get podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. Check out our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Also hit the bell so you get notifications anytime we are live. Also, don't forget this Saturday night, especially if you live in the Muncie, Indiana area, come join us at the Mad Jacks Arena on the corner of Madison and Jackson for the DCCW Summer Shakedown. Pro wrestling show ran by a great group of people. We've been lucky enough that they're going to let us be a part of it this Saturday. We'll be there live broadcasting from the event. So if you can come up there and see us, come up there. If not, join us right here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. All right, in golf, you have the Northern Trust going on. John Rahm's your favorite at plus 700. You have Dustin Johnson, your next favorite, at plus 1,600. I think I like. Let me find them real quick. Let's see what. You get Jordan Spieth right now at plus 3,300 to be the winner. I like that. And I also like Justin Thomas to finish in the top 10. I have to do a little more research into the golf before we go all into that. But all right, preseason football tonight. We have the New England Patriots at the Philadelphia Eagles. Patriots are 1.5 point favorites, minus 125 on the money line. The Eagles are plus 105 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 38. I think the Patriots. I'm not going to pick winners in these games because preseason you just never know because you don't know who's going to play, how long they're going to play. I like the under the 38-0. I think 38's a lot of points. Patriots didn't score 38 points much last year in the regular season, let alone in the preseason game. Same way with the Eagles. I look for this game to be under 38. Tomorrow night, we get the Chiefs at the Cardinals. Chiefs are 2.5 point favorites, minus 145 on the money line. Cardinals are plus 125 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 41. I like the under the 41 here as well. I just think that's a lot of points for a preseason game. Your starters aren't playing very often. Starters might play a little more, being the second preseason game, might play a little more than they did the first game, but not much, if at all. So, yeah, I lean toward the unders a lot in the preseason football because the offenses just usually don't score a whole lot of points. All right, let's get to my picks of the day for today in Major League Baseball. All right, picks of the day. I like the Astros over the Royals. Astros have lost 4 in a row. I look for them to bounce back today against the Royals with Garcia on the mound. Then I like the next game I like is the Diamondbacks plus 1.5 against the Phillies. Diamondbacks have won 5 of their last 6. Phillies have won 2 of their last 8. Phillies do have Wheeler on the mound, so that could be a problem. But Bumgarner's on the mound. This is going to be a pitching matchup. Bumgarner has a 2.12 ERA in his last 6 starts. I think it's going to be a close game. I like the Diamondbacks at the plus 1.5. Next game I like is the Tampa Bay Rays minus 1.5 over the Baltimore Orioles. The Rays have outscored the Orioles 27-6 in the first 3 games of the series, and they've won 4 of McClanahan's last 5 starts. Orioles are on a 13-game losing streak. Then I also next game I like is the Chicago White Sox over the Athletics. White Sox have won first 3 games of this series. Cease's on the mound with a 3.86 ERA. Irvin's on the mound with a respectable 3.52 ERA for the Athletics. I just think the White Sox offense is going a little better right now, and I like the White Sox at home. And then my last pick of the day is the Cincinnati Reds minus 1.5 at home against the Miami Marlins. Reds have lost 2 in a row. Just haven't gotten their bats going. On Monday night they beat the Cubs like 15-5, and then since then they've scored I think a total of 2, maybe 3 runs. I look for them to get going again tonight with Castillo on the mound. Castillo has a 2.86 ERA since June. He did struggle a little bit his last time out, but I look for him to be sharper tonight. The pitching staff and bullpen for the Marlins has a 6.67 ERA over their last 6 games. I look for the Reds offense to get back on track tonight. I like the Reds -1.5. Okay. Before we get out of here, don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. That show's live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Also, we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can find both shows, Easy Money and GSR Gonzo Sports Room, on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify. If you'd like to listen to the audio version of the show, follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez, at Gonzalez Sports. Excuse me. Also, check out our YouTube page. We have a lot of content on there. And before we do get out of here, I'm going to recap my picks one more time. I like the Astros money line, the Diamondbacks +1.5, the Rays at -1.5, White Sox money line, and the Cincinnati Reds -1.5. Also, don't forget, we're going to be live this Saturday night at the Mad Jacks Arena with coverage of DCCW Summer Shakedown. If you're a pro wrestling fan, come join us. If you're around Indiana or can get to Indiana, or you're here in Muncie, come up to Mad Jacks and enjoy a great show. Come up there and see us. DCCW is ran by some good people. They do a lot of shows for good causes. Go support them. Check them out on Facebook at DCCW Indiana. Also, if you can't get there, like I said, we're going to be streaming live from there. Come join us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. Hope everybody has a great Thursday. I want to give a shout out to Bazanji for the music and Justin Starling for the music. Check their pages out. You can find both of them on Spotify. Check them out. They're putting out bangers. We will be live tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, again with Easy Money, a sports betting show, and then also at 1 o'clock with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Tomorrow on Easy Money, we'll break down the UFC fight night that's on Saturday evening. And we'll also break down all the Friday slate of baseball games. Have a great Thursday. Don't forget, check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. Get you some GSR gear. If you'd like to donate to the show, there's a page there where you can do that as well. Hope everybody has a great Thursday. Peace.
Talk, Seiko P shit. Feel so big, talking Papa Sean and Meech. We had some pride, put it aside. Cutting the pie with all the guys, Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What I decide? I gotta grind, I gotta grind, I gotta grind, I gotta grind, all of the time, 24/7, 365. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind, This just more doing, less discussion. Killing every single beat I'm touching. Sick with it, need a Robitussin. Moving fast, but I'm never rushing. Damn boy, it's really other son. Say you poppin', but I know you wasn't. Not my brother and you not my cousin. Yeah, nah, we never buddy. I like to drink to my vision fuzzy. Money got me feeling lovey-dovey. I say a prayer to the God above me. Tell him I'm back, yeah. I gotta stay in my zone, man. Maybe I'll come with the dogs, yeah. Maybe I'll do it alone, yeah. Either way, I get what's up.